Welcome to Multiverseatile. My name is Jake Long, and in today's video, I'm going to go over my thoughts, speculations, and expectations for the DCU movie Batman the Brave and the Bold. Or The Brave and the Bold. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be called at this point, but it is a Batman movie. It may be a risk for James Gunn and Peter Safran to have their new DCU Batman movie premiere within what will possibly be a year or two of the Matt Reeves sequel to The Batman. However, I'm glad that they are going for it, and I think that they are banking on their more hardcore nerdy fans like me and possibly you to explain the Elseworld scenario to our less nerdy movie-going friends. And Batman is so popular that it may not even matter. The most important factor will be the marketing overall. If the trailers are good and word of mouth is good when the movies come out, there's no reason both of these Batman franchises can't succeed. And then we can have more. Having said that, let's look at what we have heard about this movie so far. There's going to be a Batman, of course, and there's going to be a Robin, who is Damian Wayne, Batman's son. James Gunn also did utter the words Bat Family, I believe, and I think, but maybe I'm just hoping that extends beyond these two. I like to think that there will be a Nightwing who has been doing his own thing for about a year but teams up with Batman every once in a while, a Batgirl who helps out but is largely busy with college, a Tim Drake Robin, and none of them know where Red Hood is currently. Or they could even do the Red Hood story later where they find out that Jason Todd is alive. Speaking of Tim Drake, he was Robin when Damian was essentially dropped off at Batman's doorstep, and it could work to have him involved in the story, but I don't believe James Gunn mentioned him. Having the rivalry between Tim Drake and Damian Wayne could be a good thing for this movie and reinforce just how difficult Damian can be. I can see the three of them training together, but when the bat signal shines in the night sky, Bruce tells Damian to sit this one out. Of course, he most likely would sneak out as soon as the dynamic duo leave, but I'm getting ahead of myself. The start of the movie would show something like Damian training with his mom Talia. They live with the League of Shadows, of course. Year after year, Talia defeats Damian, but eventually he wins, so she tells him it is time for the next phase of his training, or next chapter of his training since this is the DCU, and that means that it is time for him to meet his dad. We cut to a Batman in his mid-30s out chasing criminals with Tim Drake Robin. Another criminal shows up in high-tech gear and starts killing the other criminals. Batman and Robin manage to stop him, but he gets away. The heroes go back to the Batcave to recover and gather clues about this strange new criminal. This guy is called Nobody, who in the comics convinces Damian's Robin to join him for a time. Anyway, the next day, Talia shows up and drops Damian off on Bruce's doorstep. He allows them to stay in the guest house. Damian comes to dinner early and we find out that Talia has already sneaked away. She leaves a note that tells Bruce that Damian is his son since he can't really trust Talia on account of her being a criminal and all. He has Alfred conduct a DNA test. In the meantime, he attempts to be as cordial as possible. Damian is quick to show his brash personality and attacks Tim Drake. With a sucker punch, Damian is able to injure Tim. Now we're back to the point where Batman needs to go out into Gotham again, and he tells Damian to stay behind. He probably locks him in his room with some food. I'm not really sure how he's going to keep Damian there, and of course no matter what he does, Damian is going to find a way out. So Batman is out fighting, let's say, the Mad Hatter. Damian, dressed as Robin, shows up to help and nearly kills the Mad Hatter. I feel like this would be a good opportunity to have the Mad Hatter defeated, but thinking he is going to Arkham and then Robin surprises him by nearly killing him. Batman stops him, of course, but Nobody shows up and makes things even more difficult. And that is Nobody the character. Afterward, Damian says something along the lines of, the criminals don't actually fear Batman anymore because he always lets them live. At this point, Bruce might as well send this Damian to a juvenile detention center, but with the remainder of the movie, it would be nice to see some training between father and son. It would be great to see Nightwing show up, possibly as an attempt to keep Damian at Wayne Manor. Some other characters that they hopefully work in there are Commissioner Gordon, Batgirl, Lucius Fox, and even a few of Batman's villains like Two-Face, Firefly, and possibly even Deathstroke. It would be a fun surprise if Deathstroke shows up and kills the character nobody while he's training Damien. I'm sorry if that is what happens and the 10 of you who watch this video have it spoiled here. Anyway, there is a way to interconnect all of these characters into one powerful story, and I think James Gunn can find the right director and writer to pull it off. And that is all for me today. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more similar videos. Also, if you want more superhero movie goodness, check out multiversatile.com and our podcast on Apple. For more thoughts about this upcoming DCU Batman movie, check out this article. Also, leave a comment if you feel so inclined. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the upcoming Batman movie. Thanks for watching and take care.